Hey out there, good morning. I'm at the brown khaki house, the empty brown khaki house. I'm still waiting on the CO. I can't get a renter in here until then. Man, I'm looking forward to getting a renter in here and getting some money in. I got all money going out, no money coming in. I'm not down at the Kingsburg house because the guys are doing the exterior today. New siding up on the gables, new fascia, new soffit. I'll get the gutters done tomorrow, the next day. Gonna look beautiful. I like to stay out of their way. That crew moves fast. Like, I'm gonna go down there later on this afternoon and it's probably gonna be done. So listen, Monday I get a call from my broker where I hang my real estate license. Now I only have my real estate license to do my own stuff as far as buying and selling my own stuff. He calls me, he says, "Hey Harry, you're getting sued." What? He said, "Yeah, there's a package here from the courts." So I go down there, I pick it up. You know who's suing me? The people that backed out of the Hazlitt property, the buyers, they're suing me. They're suing me for something like $1,400 for fees. They got all their money back, all their deposit and everything else, but they're suing for their inspection, their lawyer fee, and something else. So, just a little bit of background. When these people came in, somehow it was given to us in a letter that they put together for us, that they just got done getting custody of their granddaughter or their grandson, one or the other. So we had a little soft spot in our hearts for them, Diane and I. They're in their late 50s, so it's not like they're elderly. Once we signed off on the contract and we agreed upon a price which was above list price, and that's why we accepted their offer, then it was told to us that they were going for a grant for $10,000 from the state of New Jersey. Now, I'm familiar with grants, I'm familiar with the red tape, so yes, this was self-serving, but it was also in the buyer's interest. We said, we're keeping the price the same, but we're going to give you a $10,000 concession. The $10,000 concession was going to go towards down payment and closing costs. So you know how much money these people were going to have to come to the closing table with to buy this house? It was only $245,000. They were going to have to come to the closing table with zero money. Now we found out afterwards they were still applying for the grant from New Jersey, even though they were getting $10,000 from us. So they were going to have another $10,000 to slip into their pocket. I didn't know how I felt about that. So they get their inspection done and they don't like things on the inspection. I mean, something about the foundation, some other wood damage, stuff like that, and made up some bogus stuff, electrical stuff like that. By the way, this house is really cute and it's really beautiful, and I'm sure that it has issues, especially at that price. But it was rented out, and it's rented out again now. But anyway, I think they thought they had us over a barrel, so they said, we'll still take the house, but we want $20,000. $20,000 more than the $10,000 concession that we were giving them. That didn't sit well with me. However, I'm a businessman. So I just want to sell the house. Let's give them $10,000. So that means we're giving them that $10,000 concession and another $10,000 after the inspection. They wanted the whole 20. So they were getting $10,000 concession. They were going for a $10,000 grant. We were willing to give them 10, but they wanted that extra 10. So when I got this lawsuit, it didn't sit well with me. I ran this by Diane without that background story that I just told you, but she is aware of this background story. And Diane said, well, maybe we should just pay it. Just make it go away. You know, I don't want any negativity in my life, and if I could just make it go away, I would. However, a couple different things. First of all, money's kind of tight. Second of all, it's not right. There's a couple things that are pet peeves of mine in life, and when people try to get more than what they got coming to them, it's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. So, I ran the story by Diane, and I said, you know what, we just took for granted that this was like Mother Teresa and St. Francis getting custody of their grandchild. But now, after hearing about what they want and suing, I wonder if there's another side to that story of getting a grandkid. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail with that. Their lawsuit says that it was false advertising because I said it was renovated, but then after the inspection, there was lots of defects or something like that. And on a house of $240,000, yes, you're probably going to have some defects in there. Is it livable? Absolutely. There's a renter in there now. The market was flooded. We got more rent than we could have imagined. Somebody was in there before this, and it's a cute house. but they wanted more and more. So I responded today to the court and I said, listen, it's not because I didn't say, hey, listen, I'm very respectful. I've had my court appearances when I was a kid. I know how to act. I might even dress nice. Yes, sir, no, sir, things like that. Proper English, yes. Be quiet when I know how to act, in other words. So I responded to the court, so they let you do this into their mailbox. Short to the point. I know they don't want any big long story, but I did lay it out. And I said, these people wanted the house even after the inspection. However, when I couldn't meet their excessive demand for $20,000, they backed out. And only now are they suing for these fees that I don't even know if they spent. So I want you guys to be out there saying, hey, let us know how that court case comes out. So it made me think, it did make me think that fondly of this, but I said to you guys, I always try to have something positive in my ear when I'm working by myself, and I was listening to this guy the other day. He said obstacles are the way, or obstacles are the path. It's kind of a deep way of saying, you know, when you have obstacles and struggles and discomfort and things like that enter into your life, it's a good thing. That means that you're growing. Like if everything is so comfortable, it's hunky-dory and everything is smooth, then you might not be growing in life. Because you need to get those growth spurts. Maybe this is one of them. Getting sued for $1,300 and seeing how some people behave. So I'm going to let you guys know how that works out.